Hello, I'm Dambisa Moyo. I'm an economist and the author of Dead Aid, Why Aid is Not Working and How There's a Better Way for Africa. And I'm also the author of How the West Was Lost, 50 Years of Economic Folly and the Stark Choices Ahead. So if you look over the literature, economic literature, academic literature, and the literature from policy-making institutions such as the World Bank and the IMF, they clearly outline why over the last 50 years aid has not worked in helping to reduce poverty and to increase economic growth in Africa, which is the fundamental goals of aid. And the main reasons for this is everything from the fact that it fuels corruption, but also that it has very, very insidious effects in driving inflation, in fueling debt burdens, and also in encouraging and fostering economic conflict. The fundamental problem with an aid-based economy is that it severs the link between individuals and their ability to hold their governments accountable. So in most developed economies, there is a symbiotic relationship between the taxpayer and the government knows that it has to deliver on its promises of delivering public goods, things like education, healthcare, infrastructure, and national security. And if they don't provide those goods, they get voted out. But in the African context, the problem is that that relationship between the individual and their government is severed because the developing country governments spend more time courting and catering the international donors, which is a very rational thing for them to do, and they care less about the domestic citizens who actually don't provide them with the funds to stay in power.